Are you an author hoping to earn more than just what you make on book sales? Then this is for you. For most authors, just relying on book sales is a really tough road. But there's a strategy called the ACT framework that can completely change the game. It's a 4-part plan to turn your book into an actual business. Okay, let's dive in.
Greetings, Authorpreneurs. Welcome to the Authorpreneur Secrets podcast, the show that uncovers the secrets to win with books beyond book sales and dominate authorpreneurship. Through exclusive author interviews, stories, and must-have resources, you will discover some of the secrets and strategies to thrive with books and generate lasting income. I invite you to become an Authorpreneur ambassador and join me in my mission to raise up 10,000 Caribbean authorpreneurs by 2030. Spread the word about the podcast and encourage more people to increase their impact and income with books beyond book sales. Without further ado, let's get into the show.
Hey, welcome. So if you're an author and you've poured everything you have into writing a book, but you're just not seeing the financial return, well, you are in the right place. We're about to break down a really powerful strategy that can help you turn your writing into an actual thriving business. Let's get into it. You've done all the hard work, right? You wrote the book, you got it published, it's out there for the world to see. But then you look at those royalty checks and they just don't match the blood, sweat, and tears you put in. If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone. And the good news is, this is not where your story has to end. You know, the key here is all about a shift in mindset. It's about going from being just an author to becoming an authorpreneur. And today, we're going to walk through a powerful framework that is designed to help you do exactly that. And that framework? It's called the ACTS strategy. This is a model that came out of research by Dr. Ruth Taylor, and it was created specifically to help authors like you build a real profitable business that's built around their book. Okay, let's just break down that full name for a second because it really tells you everything you need to know. ACTS stands for Authorpreneurship Capacity Building Transformation Strategy. Yeah, it's a mouthful, I know, but the core idea behind it is so powerful and so simple. It's all about generating recurring revenue that goes way beyond just selling books. So the whole strategy breaks down into 4 super clear, actionable steps that spell out the acronym ACTS. A is for asset, C is for card or capacity, T is for transformation, and S is for sustain. This is our roadmap, so let's get started. All right, let's kick things off with A for asset. This very first step is all about completely changing the way you think about your book. This right here is the fundamental mindset shift. Your book isn't just a collection of pages and words, it's your intellectual property. It is a valuable asset that holds your unique expertise, your voice, your story. Think of it this way. Your book isn't the end of the line. It's the foundational cornerstone for a much bigger business. It's the starting line, not the finish line. So, you have your asset. Now what? Well, the next 2 steps show us exactly how to start leveraging it. We're going to start with C for card, and then we'll move into T for transformation. And this slide just shows that shift perfectly. The old way of thinking treated the book as the final product. That was the goal. But in the ACT's model, it's the launch pad. It's the starting point for all these other streams of income and engagement. So C stands for card or capacity. In this step, your book becomes the world's greatest business card. Seriously, it instantly shows everyone you're an authority on your topic, and it becomes this incredible marketing tool that draws people towards a business you run, whether it's a new one or one you already have. Then we get to T for transformation. This is where you pull out the core ideas, the lessons, the framework from your book, and you turn it into a high-value program for your audience. You're not just selling information anymore. You are selling an actual result, a transformation. And you've got options for how you deliver this. I mean, you could create a totally online program, an intimate in-person workshop, or even a blended model that gives you the best of both worlds. The book just becomes the textbook for your premium program. And all of that brings us to the final and maybe the most crucial step, S for sustain. This is where we tie everything together to create a reliable, long-term stream of income. So the whole goal here is to monetize that intellectual property we talked about way back in step 1. This isn't about just a one-time sale. It's about building a whole system for your long-term financial stability as a creator. So what is a program like this even worth? Well, a really powerful rule of thumb is to charge at least 10 times the price of your book. And that price reflects the incredible value of the transformation you're providing, not just the information that's inside the book. And this income can be structured in a bunch of sustainable ways. Think about things like monthly subscription fees for ongoing content, or delivering your program to new groups again and again, or even taking on clients who have monthly payments. Now, the best advice here is to start smart. You don't need some huge, perfectly polished program right from day one. Instead, launch a small pilot program. Get real feedback from your very first group of participants, and then you can evaluate, tweak it, and pivot. This whole process lets you build something that your audience actually wants and needs. So the ACT's framework really gives you a clear, actionable blueprint. It is your path to move beyond the roller coaster of book sales and build a truly resilient, sustainable business around your unique expertise. And that leaves us with one final and, I think, really exciting question to think about. I want you to think about the book you've already written, or maybe the one you're just dreaming of writing. What knowledge, what expertise, what transformation is locked inside those pages? What business is just waiting to be built from your book?
All right, that's it for today. Just reminding you that of the making of books, there is no end. Go pen it to win it and dominate authorpreneurship. Ta for now, until next time.